Hey YouTube, it's Tuesday. Didn't turn the recorder on Monday. Did a lot of trucking. Well, we had 6 trucks running. 4 of us went to Newburgh 3 times with corn. Then 2 of the trucks went there twice and went to Azteca once with a load. They both had a load of white corn they took in there, which is a milling plant for flour, which ends up going taco shells and tortilla chips and all that stuff. But working hard on the February contracts. Got over 300,000 to go to ADM Newburgh yellow corn, 25,000 of bean to go there, and we're mixing in 6 load of white corn to Azteca this week. I'm not sure what the rest of the month looks like on that. It's a little different. And here in the shop, Eli's got the washer in here. He started washing down this side. You can see that side's not near as clean. He's working on it. David and George been working in the shop. Got a couple irrigation motors in here. This is just a hydraulic unit that goes on it mounts on the towable one, which you can see that video. And this one over here, I'm not sure what they're doing to this one. I don't remember if it's just servicing it or there's something he's done. This one's getting serviced. I do remember this one because it was on one of our videos. Had a hole in the radiator. And it was right at the end of the year where we just had the beans ones going, and it so we just parked it. We had some extra since the corn ones weren't going anymore, so we'll get a new radiator for that. John Deere, Isuzu. That one just operates the hydraulics parts of the irrigation. This one does the hydraulics, or it hooks in right here to it for moving it and everything. And it also operates the water well. PTO shaft right here goes to the well, pumps it. That's how that works. Back to the road. Made down Newburgh with our load of yellow corn. Waiting in line. They should just about be open. The line here last week and this week, which last week was in January, so people were getting their contracts full. But there hadn't been many people here, so that made sense last week. And yesterday I was expecting the line to be huge because everybody's going to start bringing in their February contracts. There weren't very many people here yesterday, but it was kind of nasty yesterday, so that happens. Well, they showed up a little late today, but the line is now here. We are now out of room in the parking lot. Damon line's moving. Yeah, coming up on Corey line, passing him. Hi. Hi, Corey.
What's going on, boys?
Sit in line.
Yeah, what happened? It wasn't like this yesterday.
Sun came out. Sun's out, truck's out. I guess.
Fair weather drivers.
Yeah, I know it. Goes Gordy weighing out. This mass of trucks, we've got eyes on all of them, all of ours now, but Travis, he's probably, I don't know, behind us somewhere. Making it out. Long line. I seen Travis way over there. Can't really see him though. Made out of there. Came back to Fred's. Second load. Getting a load of beans. Good to see ya. All right. It is. I'm coming back because I love it so much. Another day. Starting out same time as the neighbors, Johnson's Farms. One in front of me, one behind me. Wednesday morning, head down, Newburgh. Pretty good traffic back up. But anyways, we were coming out of it, I got passed by this low boy on my left, and I didn't realize it until it went by us, but it was the 4020 on its way to Kentucky to get painted. Maybe I'll try and catch up, but it's on the other side of that box trailer right in front of it. See if we can catch it. Another beautiful morning in southern Indiana, in Indiana right now. There she is, I caught him. J&L hauling that down to Kentucky for us. We had to go down there anyways to move some equipment for him. And that 1206 that you saw in the last video, he gets that painted in down Kentucky somewhere. And the place he's going to pick up equipment is right by that place. So he's on his way down. He's taking the 4020 to us. So appreciate Lonnie Ford for that. Just got a media mod around the outside. External mic.
That's an add-on, Bob?
Yeah.
Works a lot better though, don't it?
Might be able to hear you right now.
Oh, is it on? It is on.
Yeah, it's on. Nobody ever gets to see you anymore.
I know, man. Right.
Yeah. I gotta go.
Be safe.
I miss you. Enjoy breakfast.
I ain't gonna get that. I'll wait for that.
Thanks for the Slim Jim you didn't get me. Back to Fred's. Getting load number 3 for the day, for the 3rd day in a row. Lines are big, but they're not outrageous. Sunny, 38 degrees. It's a good day to be outside. We'll get 2 loads of beans today. Got 1 corn this morning. Did 2 corn and 1 beans yesterday. Non-stop hauling. Hope the video's not too boring for you, because what I'm going to be doing, which you never know, something might come up. We interrupt this Wabash Farms YouTube video to bring to you live from Duck Mansion, the Booter Duck himself. Making progress on the man cave, pool room, whatever you want to call it. Tonight I finished building my first pocket door. They want to buy one. I thought, heck, I'll try to build one. Check it out. There's the old rail. Straight up from a big pole barn. There's the door. Whew! See-ter. Check it out, check it out. Quiet. Slides right in the wall. Now folks, I did this all out of my own imagination. 2x6s, then I went ahead and ripped them down the middle. After I already studded them up. Closes, I need a handle still. There will be trim hanging from the header board down. You won't see the track right there. And I still have to put, trying to decide, I think I'm going to put the X thing, you know. That goes in barns. Barn doors. So, anyways, that's that. Pretty bad ace. Turned out pretty good, I thought. There are a few gaps because I didn't take the time to actually glue them all together and everything. My clamps weren't big enough. But I will probably fill them in with wood filler. And maybe later, if I just can't stand the way it looks, I'll build a new door, but probably not. Other than that, though, everything works just peachy.
All right. All right, bearded duck. Thank you for the duck door update from the Duck Mansion. Please enjoy the rest of your Irish Farm video.
Well, what are we doing today?
Trying to find out what's going on with this 06. We have low voltage to the injectors, which we've dealt with before. It was at one time a bad wire. Hopefully it's that simple this time. We'll check some voltages, try to figure out where we're losing it. That wire goes clear to the battery and it was all eat up at the battery, so that's right in there.
Check the battery.
We'll check and see.
Find the problem? Did you find the problem?
Found the problem. I think so.
What's the problem?
Bad connection. So we're cutting this plastic off because we're soldering this sucker on there.
This it right here? This thing?
That green stuff?
Yeah.
There's nothing Irish about that truck.
Thought it was a patriotic one. I thought it was a Statue of Liberty color, kind of.
Yeah. So, it ain't even St. Patty's Day yet.
Nope, not yet.
So we're getting rid of the green. The holder's got palsy.
You shouldn't discriminate against people with disabilities like that.
I was trying to help. All right, that ought to do that.
Looks hot.
Yeah. If you touch it, it'll cool off.
Yeah.
That thing was clear to the fuse block. Looks pretty good now. You see how we use kitchen supplies to do our shop work.
Yeah.
The torch is supposed to be a kitchen tool.
There, you can cook on top of that thing too, maybe. It probably don't get hot enough.
If there's supposed to be another heat shield here for that computer. It's right on the block, so evidently a little heat don't hurt it. This is not correct.
Yeah. It's a guesstimate.
That's one of the codes, was low on oil.
Oh yeah, from that first day. Yeah. Engines don't need oil, do they?
Some don't. Ceramic engines I was working on, General Motors and Deere was working on a ceramic engine years ago that ran 3,000 degrees or something.
Wow.
It was really hot. We're done under the hood, right?
I think so, unless we find something else.
You probably can't find anything else.
You get it?
Yes.
Of course.
Put it together.
Maybe.
Well, we think he's all fixed. He's gonna go down to Fred's, get a load of beans, David that is, and we'll know by the end of the day whether it's fixed or not. Goodbye, David. Man, I thought he'd never leave. What? Yeah, it is. That's a good question. For those of you who don't know, George has a posse. This is his posse right here. They follow him everywhere and nobody else.
For my protection.
Yep. They look pretty ferocious.
They are.
Well, truck fixed. I heading on over to the field that it's been too wet to be doing this for a while. I haven't been in the truck, but gonna go dig. Gonna go work on digging out a ditch before it rains. There's a bunch of rain coming in. I'll probably be here another hour or so, but before it does, get doing this. It's supposed to rain a bunch and then get real cold next week. I've dug this much. Our water running out of that. This black sand, I tell you what, lots of water come out of it.
Can only dig to our line there, so. Water management, big part of farming. Well, party's over. Just starting to sprinkle, so I'm gonna quit so I can get the tracks cleaned out. I'm going to quit so I can get the wow, that's hard to say. I'm going to quit so I can get the tracks cleaned out before it starts to get a downpour, and then I get completely soaked. Woo! Tracks cleaned out. It was a little rough. There's some spots in there I was froze from not getting it cleaned out last time I was here because I was in a hurry to go coach a basketball game, which I don't have to do anymore since the state of Illinois is now allowing high school sports since the day of the inauguration. So that may take a little longer, but I got it. She's cleaned out. And it's just now really starting to rain. It sleeted just a little bit, not much. And then now we got a little drizzle going, so done just in time. Gotta finish this story out.
Uh-oh. It's not a good story.
It's not fixed?
It's not fixed.
What do you think it is?
We think it's the injector cups.
It's got new injectors, right?
It's got new injectors.
But not in new injector cups. And we think that's getting air in the fuel line. Maybe.
Making it jump and buck and raise cane, and David thought the drive shaft was coming out. Or the road was falling apart. He wasn't doing it. But anyway, it wasn't good.
Long story short, Travis broke it.
Yes.
Because he was driving it.
It was clean and it run like a champ before.
Now it's dirty and broke. Friday. Before we get started with the day, I'm heading out to clean out some bins. Got a couple I can work on here at the home farm that all got empty at once. Before we get into that, if anybody's interested in a Crary air reel, we got one for sale. Only has 750 acres on it. Currently for sale for $10,000, or make your best offer. It is only on for 750 acres, and it fits a 40-foot McDon head. So nothing wrong with it. So our bean operator did not care for it. You can check the link to see it in action. Thinks it'd be really good in short beans, burn up beans, keep them blow up on the platform. But you're getting like in good beans and stuff, he thinks they're not good, tall, high yielding dry beans. It feels like the air tubes knock them out of the pods before it gets there. So that's why we don't want it, or at least the bean guy didn't care for it. So that's for sale. And also we have True Sight 2 header control that we're willing to sell for $4,500. This part actually on the header feeler has been used. The rest of this was just on a demo that we bought and the trade-in that we already had it. So that's how it got all kind of confused and messed up, and that's why we have it now. It has only been used for the demos they did, so hardly used at all. So, and that's that. That's all the stuff we're hawking. Okay, enough of that. Back to what we're doing. There's 5 trucks running. Of course, the 6th one, the 2006 Volvo, is down for a little bit, as we covered. But so that frees me up to do other things. Dave is doing some stuff in the shop. We'll check in with him later. Right now, since I'm not in a truck, I'm able to catch up the hopper, which comes down there and we load out of. Got some bins to clean out. That 40,000 bushel bin, it's empty. 192,000 bushel bin, still got a lot. 100,000 bushel bin, it's still got a lot. This 10,000 bushel bin here, it's still got some in it. And so does that 15,000 bushel bin. But today, this other 15,000 bushel bin and this 20,000 bushel bin we're gonna work on. I'll keep up with this one because sometimes the sweep catches, so I'll get to stay in there and clean with it as it goes like we do with most of them. But for some of these other littler bins, we'll sometimes just let them go by themselves. Like this one's made it all the way around. I'll get in there and do some shoveling to the middle and get that all cleaned out today. Just a little bit how our grain setup works here. These three I'll dump into a cross auger that goes to a drag that takes it to the leg, brings it up, drops it into the hopper, whereas this one just dumps directly into the leg. That one dumps it to another cross auger that dumps into the pit that goes to the leg. And they're all different. That one dumps into the pit to the leg, and that one dumps straight into the leg. And those two also got side chutes, which saves electricity and wear on equipment, which is, they're great. So, time to get to work. He's washing, that's what he's doing. Oh, please don't. That's not what we want. We don't want that. That's not what we want. No, we don't want that.
No, it's just the floor. That didn't, whatever, the coating didn't stick to that piece there.
Oh yeah, there's a few spots like that.
Yeah, there it is.
Have fun.
Oh,
I'm going on a road trip.
all right.
Okay, we're looking for QuadTrac number 3. That is not it. This one should be it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Number 3. We are going to take a little road trip with this thing. We're going to take this one. The oil has been changed. It has been washed. So I'm gonna take it over to our Indiana farm, leave it there, bring the one over there, over here, so we can get it ready for spring. Wash it up, it still hasn't been washed, change the oil, all that good stuff. So it's a good little hike. Not sure how long it takes. We'll note our time when we leave and when we get there. All right, we're in. It is 1:35, so See how long it takes us to get there. Toll booth. Gotta pay the toll to go across. Coming up to her, there are two bridges here. Used to be a railroad bridge. Now it's a toll bridge for the city of St. Francisville, Illinois. By semi coming across here. This bridge is the main reason we got these QuadTracs to start with, so we could fit them across here, go between our Illinois and Indiana farm. Now this first bridge, this trestle bridge, they're actually going to be replacing this coming up shortly, maybe this year or next year. One, two. We actually farm the area down there. It's pretty low. Some years we get a crop off of it. Some years. This one's the main bridge. It goes across the mighty Wabash River, which separates Illinois and the state of Illinois and the state of Indiana. There's no traffic either direction, so I think I'll get out and take a picture because I don't think I ever had. Well, there's a car coming now. But seriously, if you haven't watched Travis's first time across this on Cannonball and corn cans, you really need to go back and watch it. I mean, this thing's comedy gold. We made it. It's 2:40, so it took an hour. Yep, we're gonna leave that one here. Then take this one right here home. As you can see, it's not nearly as clean. And I'll have to unhook it from the Case IH speed tiller here. Get her home, get her fixed up, and get her ready to work here in the next couple months. Got a hydraulic jack. Kind of like that. All right, get all these unhooked. Get back home. So everybody enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next week. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. If you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.